Now, although this does come with an adhesive pad so that you can stick it to the wall, I'm actually going to keep it mobile for the simple reason, I say I can use it around the house and I can also use it for seeing if the water level's dropping on things as well. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pin it underneath there and I'm going to bring it down to that level, so it should be going off round about there. And now all we need to do is just run the water. Right, you saw how simple that was and you heard how loud that was. Let's have a look at the setup, let's have a look at the app and the various things that it does. So what exactly is it? Well, it's a water level alarm. Now, that doesn't mean that it's just going to tell you when the water's risen to a certain level. If you flick a switch inside, it'll do the opposite, it'll reverse it. So basically, if you want to maintain a level of water, if that water level drops below the sensor, you'll also be notified as well. Now that notification's either audible or audible and also through an app on the phone, which is really useful because you can change all the settings without having to mess with the alarm itself. And we'll go through the app in more detail in a moment. Let's just go through what's in the box though. So obviously you get the alarm and the sensor, the instructions, and a self-adhesive pad. Now, as I've said, I want to keep this mobile so that I can use it in various places, but you can actually stick it to a wall with the self-adhesive pad, just pop it onto the back and then adhere it to the wall, maybe next to the bath, for example. If you want to check for, say you've got a basement and you want to be alerted for flooding in the basement, then again, attach this to the wall, but down on the skirting, just run a screw through that hole there so that it's adhered to the skirting. The instructions that it comes with are extremely simple and fairly well written. Basically, all you need to provide are 2 AAA batteries, and they fit in by, if you lift that there, that comes off, 2 AAA batteries, there's the speaker, and down at the bottom, if we can just see it, down here, there's a little switch. Now, again, what that switch does is, it means it's either going to check for water level falling or water level rising. So water level rising in the case of not having an overflowing bath, or water level falling if you've got a sump or something like that and you want the water to be at a minimum level. Setting it up is as simple can be. If you turn it over, even if you've lost the instructions, on the back of the device you'll see that there are 2 QR codes. One of them is for the Smart Life app and the other one is for the To Your Smart. Now I've got it set up on the Smart Life. It took probably 2 minutes. It works on the Wi-Fi in the house, not on Bluetooth, so it's covered from pretty much wherever I am. And I'll show you the app on the phone now and I'll also show you it in use. So we'll go into the Smart House and Smart Life. And if we go into all devices, you can see the bath alarm up here. And if I go into that, this is the app itself. In the top left hand corner, we've got the battery monitor. And what you can do is you can rename it to whatever you want. So say if you've got a tub or something that you don't want the water to run too low in, you can go in and you can just change the name from bath alarm to whatever you want. You can change the location of it as well. And this is the app and it shows you a history of anything that's actually happened. But if we go into settings, now where it says daily alarm up in the top left hand corner, I think that should be a delay alarm because basically you set how long you want it to delay once it's actually been triggered, how long before it sets the alarm off. So I'll take it down to 3 seconds or 0, I'm not too sure which it is, 3 seconds or 0. This is the time that the alarm's going to be sounding for, so you can have it sounding for 60 seconds if you wish, or 58. And then the one below that is the alarm volume, and you've got everything from 0 up to 100. Now the 100 is 100 decibels, which is extremely loud. And then you've got another 4 settings down at the bottom for flooding alarm, low battery alarm, resume reminder and flooding reminder. Right, so we'll come out of there and we'll go back to the home screen. Now I've got a bowl of water. We're going to press the button so that it's actually monitoring now. And we'll get it and we'll drop it in. Now, I'm not sure if it'll go off within 3 seconds or immediately, but we can disable the siren by just pressing this button here, or we should get notified on the phone and be able to disable it on the phone. Okay, so it's going off. Now you can see it's popped up on the phone. We can check it and it's showing that there's an alarm, and we can turn it off that way. Now we'll also do this the other way, where we'll reverse it and have it where the water level goes down. So I'm just going to leave that in there for a second. We'll open this up, and again, there's the, you just see it down in the bottom there. There's a little switch, so we'll just move that. I'll just get a pen to switch it across. So again, onto it, move it across, and pop the back on for the time being. So having reversed it now, what we'll do is we'll take it out of the water. So it's out, the water's going to drop off it. And as you can see, the alarm's going off and it's come back on it again. So now this is the reverse. Turn it off on the unit. So that's the reverse, and that's where the water level's dropping. So we've got it if you don't want something overflowing, e.g. the bath, or if you want a water level to remain above a minimum. So it works on both of those excellently. You've seen the app. It's very, very easy to set up. As long as you've got Wi-Fi, scan one of these. Smart Life is the one that I use, as I said. And if we open it up again, show you inside, all you've got the 2 batteries, you've got a switch down here, and you just need to turn that one way or the other, whether you want it as an overflow or as a water level dropping. So in summary, what do I think of it? Well, I paid $13.99 for it on Amazon. I'll put the link down below. You don't have to buy this one. There's plenty of others out there. However, I will say that after one of the previous floods that I had, I bought one that stuck on the side of the bath, and the volume on it was pathetic. I couldn't hear it. Ultimately, I stopped using it, and then I had another flood. This 100 decibels, you can hear it anywhere in the house. If for whatever reason you've got a huge house and you can't hear it, well, it'll show up on your phone, so you get complete and utter peace of mind. Very, very easy to set up. As I said, I use the Smart Life app. Connects to the Wi-Fi network, so I don't need to be near the bath. It's not like it's Bluetooth or anything like that. It works for flooding. It works if you want to keep a level. Yeah, all round, absolutely fantastic. As I said, link below, but there's plenty of others out there if you want to have a look for yourself. But this is certainly the best one that I've found so far.